without the benefit to the 7th chakra. Or, if you prefer, you can do standing forward bend and make a box for your arms. Or maybe you take the arms around the legs and you just fold. And you kind of just enjoy your head being below your heart. Oh, I went too fast. Don't do that because you can get vertigo. So, all right. Or another nice option is rabbit pose. So we come down onto the heels and then you clasp your hands together. Bring the crown of your head down to the mat. So you take the heel of your hand to the bridge of your nose and bring the fingertip. This is the crown of your head. This is not the crown of your head. This is the crown of your head. So you take the crown of your head to the floor and you tuck your chin down. And you raise the knuckles up. And you can walk your knees close to your forehead if you want. But just make sure you're pressing the crown of the head into the floor. That's another option for you to do. Okay? Or you could simply just do a nice wide-legged child's pose. I still have my head slightly lower than my heart. So that's a mild inversion if you're just kind of taking it easy today. Now, the prep for headstand is called dolphin pose. In dolphin pose, the arm position is the same as headstand. So it's preparing you for this pose, but you can get the idea of what it's like. So the base for both dolphin and headstand is the elbows are inside the shoulders. You see how my elbows are inside my shoulders? They're not out. This will never be a stable base. This is a stable base. So you're kind of gals, we're kind of squeezing the girls, all right? So you bring the elbows down, elbows inside the shoulders, clasp the hands together. Tuck the toes under, and you think downward facing dog. So you shift your hips up and back and walk your feet towards your elbows. This is dolphin pose. My head is completely above the mat, and I'm just like in down dog. And this is where you just kind of ponder, what would it be like if my legs go up? So again, you have downward facing dog, you have Uttanasana, standing forward bend, we have rabbit pose, and we have child's pose if you're taking it easy today. However, if you know headstand, or you'd like to experience it with an assist, I'd be happy to help you, but let me show you how it works first. Elbows in, just like dolphin. Now, same thing as rabbit. You're going to bring the crown of your head to the mat, and the back of your head goes up against your hands. So it looks like this. And then you're just going to walk your toes in and shift your hips back and raise your legs up. Okay? And you keep the weight in your forearms at first. I should be able to almost slide a piece of paper underneath your head. When you come out of it, you just shift your hips back and slowly lower the legs to the floor. Or something like that. So, pick your poison and come into your final pose as an inversion. That's how I would teach that. So then we're going to have the Chris's, and the Julies, and the people who are, hey, I'm all over headstand. Or me, I'm all over headstand. Or Jess. And then we're going to have people go, okay? And you're going to go, no. Build the pose from the bottom up. Set the base. Okay, so now come. So then this is Becky going, I think so. And you're going to say, if this is your first time ever experiencing this pose, please wait and I will come do an assist for you. And you look serious. Okay? Because inevitably somebody will bang in their, I have it at Valencia a lot. These kids, you know, because kids aren't afraid of anything, they just they flop over. And they don't get hurt. But one of these days, that could not be the case. Okay, so come down, let's set your elbows first. Elbows inside the shoulders. Good. Now, bring the crown of your head to the floor and the back of your head to your hands. So this is the base, okay, Becky? All right, now the elbow's got to come in just a tad bit more. Okay, now tuck your toes under and think downward facing dog. Look at where my knees are. They're just outside her shoulders. Okay, now walk your feet towards me. Walk, walk, walk. And now slowly bring the legs up.
Yeah.
Don't help. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your legs together. Okay, can you breathe? You okay?
Not well.
Okay. Okay, now here are your hips. These are your hips. Bend at your hips and come on down, nice and slow. Good job.
Yeah. You got it.
And again, you don't want them coming right up. You want them in child's pose for a moment. How are you doing? You okay? Come on up. How do you feel?
Good.
All right, great job. Nice. That's how you teach that. Okay? And then even your experienced students, you just kind of keep a onesie on them, because everybody has bad days every now and then. Everybody's off balance. So just kind of, okay, he's cool. She's cool. What's going on here?
Could you show with the wall too? Because a lot of people like to use the wall.
I will show you a good way to learn it at the wall. I don't like to learn it at the wall because a teacher taught me at the wall. Right. And it took me 1 full year to get away from the wall. Louis Rothstein was the only person that could get me away from the wall. So I prefer to teach it in the middle of the room where they get that experience. Now, if you're practicing this at home, here's a safe way you can do it until you get comfortable. I have them come to a corner of the room. Come over here and see this. Ooh, I can try this one. Time?
1:53.
We're gonna do hand poses later. Okay. I need some time with that. Okay. And I'll cover a few key things. All right. So I have them come to the wall. I don't have cooties. You can come a little closer. I'm sweating, but I don't have cooties. Okay. So you try to get a corner. If you have a corner in your bedroom or something, you know, somewhere where you have a decent corner. So your knuckles, come look. Your knuckles are going to go right into the corner of the wall. Okay. Now look at where the corner goes. We know that this is not going to be stable. So look at your elbows. That isn't going to be stable. You want to have your elbows inside your shoulders. Okay? So this is a guide where you shouldn't be, and this is a guide where you should be. You tuck your toes under, and you walk your feet back. And just kind of bring the crown of your head forward and bring your shoulder blades against the wall. Okay? Now just get the feeling of being upside down. Don't even lift your legs up. Just get this feeling. And hang out there for a couple of weeks. And just do that once a day for a couple of weeks. Just so that you get because when your shoulder blades are up against the wall, that's where you're going to start lifting your legs up. So just start there. Don't even lift your legs up. Just get used to that. And then come back to me when you're used to it and we'll work at it again.